Hi everyone, welcome to Hey Ho Let's Tour. This is the latest in the Vanother Collective, and this is a short video showing what we do to keep comfortable when we go away in the motorhome.
So first thing we need to do is make sure everything is really secure in the cupboards, so they don't rattle like mad when we're driving. Right, the next thing you need to make sure is that you stock up your fridge with all of your essentials, milk, etc. Because the last thing you want to have to do when you get to site is have to get on a bus and wait for one for ages, or get on your e-bikes just to nip to the shops for your supplies.
Hang on a minute, we don't even have a motorhome.
Oh yeah.
Alright, anyway, on with the proper video, back in the caravan. Hello there everyone, welcome to Hey Ho Let's Tour. This is the proper start of the video. Yeah, this is the latest in the Vanother Collective, a collection of like-minded caravanners, motorhomers, campervanners. Every month we get a topic to discuss, and this month's topic is how to be comfortable when travelling. Now,
Yeah.
it's a bit of a weird one. We've thought about it because it feels like more of a motorhome campervan-y type thing, isn't it?
It does, yeah. I mean, I think there's probably a lot to think about when you're going away, obviously, but I think for caravanners, I think it's less of an issue.
I mean, as far as being comfortable, it's just the standard stuff, isn't it? When you're travelling, you're
in a car.
You're in a car,
yeah,
and you just prepare for a longish journey in a car. So you take blankets, you take sweets and snacks with you. You take a packed lunch if you want to keep on driving. You know what I mean? It's just things to make the journey better. I like to get some music on my iPhone and blast that out to everybody else's annoyance. So just things like that to make the journey nice. I think the main thing about especially when you're put in a caravan, it's not the comfort of the journey, because that's just standard. I think it's the comfort of in your mind, because towing can be not stressful, but it's different. There's more things to think about.
There's lots more to think about, isn't there? It's not just a matter of just nipping into a service station whenever you feel like it. I think it's about planning your route, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think that's what makes a more comfortable journey for a caravanner. Is it's all about planning the route, planning stopovers and things like that, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously when we've done a recent trip to Scotland, we had to make sure that we planned a route so we knew some of the service stations which would be really easily accessible with the caravan, and that we could manoeuvre the caravan in. There were places where you could store the caravan easily, that you could get around. Once she's filled up, you could get back out easily with the caravan. I think that's probably more important to plan.
It is, yeah. I mean,
peace of mind.
we generally try to go journeys so far that have been within the range of the car towing the caravan. Yeah. I would imagine filling it with petrol adds a whole new level of, not stress, I keep saying stress, a new level of sort of anxiety to the journey, so to speak. And some petrol stations you go to, sometimes you park up when you're filling up, and there isn't much room to manoeuvre out of the petrol bit, is there?
Yeah, because obviously your rig is a lot longer. Obviously, with a caravan, you have got that extra length behind the actual tow vehicle. So I think being able to swing out is really important. And yeah, I can think some of them we've passed by and we thought, don't go there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I tend to look on Google Maps is pretty good because there's lots of street view stuff, and sometimes you can actually get into the petrol station. You're thinking, if this is my halfway point and I was going to stop up and top up with petrol here, I can actually see the petrol station. I think if I go on the far right bay, I know it's a straight drive out. I don't have to try and angle it round the shop or the pay point, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So it's worth planning the petrol fill-ups and stuff like that.
And I think even more so if you've got like an electric vehicle you're towing with, like Andrew Ditton's had quite a lot on his channel where he's been looking at really deeply going into the best service stations where you can leave your caravan securely and then unhitch it almost, because a lot of them you can't. It's not like on the continent where you can just drive in with your caravan, charge it already towed, hitched up and then carry on. I think in this country, I think you do have to detach it, and obviously that little sign that he uses, if you are towing with an electric vehicle and you do have to detach your caravan, having that sign so people know that you're on tow, that you're just waiting for charge, I think that's useful. Yeah,
it's all about planning, and then the next thing is all about, apart from you can plan your service station stops if you want to do that. We tend to just power on. I'd rather, if I'm going somewhere and it's going to take 2 or 3 hours to get there, just get there, if you know what I mean. And then you don't have to worry about all the stops and things. But sometimes you do need to stop for a comfort break, or you're desperate for something. So it's worth planning some of that. And it's just planning your route as well. I mean, thankfully we've got a TomTom camper.
We'll put the links below, won't we?
Sat nav thing, and that knows the size of the caravan. In theory, I've exaggerated it, so it's only picking roads that are nice and wide and stuff like that. Because the last thing you want to be doing is going down a narrow road, or going down a road that's a dead end or unsuitable or lots of traffic and parked cars. And I also, as well as not just relying on that, because I never rely on Google Maps, because Google Maps in the past has taken us down some right rat runs. Even in the car with no car on the back, if we said we want to get from A to B, and suddenly you're going along a main road, and it says turn left here, and you're suddenly going down this little country road. I remember when it was Cornwall once, and the sides of the hedge.
Oh gosh, that was so tall, wasn't it?
It was either side. We're right up against the side, and then there's people walking the other way, and they had to almost like plant themselves into the bushes so we could drive the car through. It was crazy.
I wouldn't want to be going down there with a caravan.
Yeah, so I mean, it's worth getting a sat nav that does accept the dimensions of your caravan, so you can be sure you're going down suitable roads. But you still need to be checking. I mean, we're going away soon, and as well as typing it into the sat nav and seeing the route, I've stepped some of the like interesting looking bits on the route on the maps and looked on Street View, and I'm just looking at roads, and I even look at what the approach to the campsite is on Street View, and sometimes look at little what they call like little landmarks.
Landmarks, yeah, to sort of like give you a bit of an idea of when you're about to approach it.
It's 100 yards after that pub, or there's some white stones on the right, and turn right. And of course, another good thing to do is there's lots of good videos out on YouTube. Yeah,
Bob Earnshaw always does like a really good one approaching a campsite, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's loads of there's loads of channels that do it, and when people visit, they tend to show going in. I mean, some of them show going from their doorstep right the way there, and unless you set up from their doorstep, it's maybe not a good idea. But it is good to see the last part of the journey if there's an awkward bit or there's some funny roads. All about the planning, isn't it? All about the planning.
It is. I think it's just peace of mind. It's basically just a car journey, isn't it? Even in a motorhome, it's basically just a car journey. Caravan, it's a car journey with a bit extra on the back. I think it's just more about peace of mind, making sure you're comfortable in your vehicle. You can stop when you need to if you have to, and that you just know whereabouts you're going to and how you're going to approach it. I think that's just key, peace of mind.
Yeah, and then you can get the. I mean, the thing about campervanners and motorhomes as well, the journey is part of the adventure, if you know what I mean. I think with caravanners, it tends to be the journeys.
Starts when you get there.
Starts when you get there, but it's a completely different world, and we're like. Yeah, I think it's similar. We do like some motorhomes, but it's. I think the thing is, just plan. Get as comfortable with the journey as possible. All the standard stuff that you do in the car to make it as a comfortable journey as possible, and then the best thing to do is just go out there and enjoy it, because that's what's caravanning all about.
It's just about getting out there and enjoying it with your family and your friends. So
exactly, and we can't wait to get out.
We can't wait. Sun's shining today. Can't believe it.
Oh, a good top tip: try not to drive a car that's got a clutch issue.
Yeah.
As a tow car. Hopefully, it will survive the journey. If there's a vlog of us with a thumbnail of us like stood at the side of the road crying or something's gone horribly wrong. But watch this space. We're going away soon, and we're going to have our latest adventure up on the video.
Yeah, we'll take you guys with us, and we actually found out about the site from watching another caravanning channel. So
yeah, exactly.
We'll put their details down below as well, so you can check those guys out.
But yes, again, so that's been our latest video in the Vanother Collective, a collection of like-minded. Shall I do the wobble? Like-minded caravanners, campervanners, motorhomers, where we all get together. Some good channels out there. Make sure you check out them all. Make sure you subscribe to them all. Watch all their videos. It's all good to I think out there, everybody at the moment should be supporting each other's channels and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a great community, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Caravan and camping, motorhoming community. It's all about. We all do something a little bit different, and we all got slightly different perspectives on things. But it's just great because it's so nice to hear what other people are doing and how they go in about their travels.
Exactly, so. I think it's important that, and again, there's lots of ideas and there's that thing. So make sure you check out the other videos, and thanks for watching this one.
Take care, guys.
Bye.